In the morning light we start anew, with a heart full of hope, just me and you. Every color paints our story bright. In this canvas we'll find our light. Through the valleys and the hills we roam, with every step we're closer to home. Every laugh and every tear we share, in this moment nothing can compare. On this canvas of dreams we'll create our fate. With the brush of our love we'll never wait. Together we'll rise like the sun above. In this masterpiece we'll find our love. Through the valleys and the hills we roam, with every step we're closer to home. Every laugh and every tear we share, in this moment nothing can compare. On this canvas of dreams we'll create our fate. With the brush of our love we'll never wait. Together we'll rise like the sun above. In this masterpiece we'll find our love. Through the shadows fall and doubts arise, we'll paint them away with our endless skies. With every heartbeat our colors blend. In this journey love will never end. On this canvas of dreams we'll create our fate. With the brush of our love we'll never wait. Together we'll rise like the sun above. In this masterpiece we'll find our love. So take my hand, let's make it real. With every stroke our hearts will heal. In this canvas of dreams we'll find our way. Together forever, come what may.
and nobody will treat you like I do. Whenever